My fucking brothers, what is going on? Or as we say in London, what you saying, my bro? What you saying, my bro? You have it reversed, my guy. You have it reversed. People think that when they live this lifestyle of freedom, where they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. The time right now is 7:57 a.m. in the morning, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go to the beach, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna have a little think about my life. People think to get this level of lifestyle that once you get there, then you'll be grateful. Once you get here, then you'll feel free. Once you get here, then everything will be good. But it's not that at all, my bro. When I used to work in my supermarket job, when I think back to those days there, man, pushing trolleys in the cold, in the snow, in the rain, serving customers on tills for 8 hours. You know what I used to always have, guys, was a gratitude mindset, an attitude of gratitude. And even when I'd go into work, on my calendar, my Google calendar, I labeled it as funding, because I knew where the fuck I was going in my life, guys. The same with my physique, right? I got a pretty strong physique. How did I build my physique? Did I say, when I'm in shape, then I'll be disciplined? When I'm in shape, then I'll be consistent. When I am in shape, then I will be focused. No, my brother, it was the other way around. I became disciplined first. I became consistent. I became focused. I became that guy. It was who I was. And then the results reflected that. The same with my businesses, right? When I've had success in business, it wasn't that when I get to that level, then I will do the actions that would allow me to make that kind of money. No, my brother. I looked into the future and said, well, what does that higher version of myself do? Well, he's learning sales every day, right? He's learning how to speak better. He's learning how to market. He's building incredible products. He's a leader. And I would look almost into the future and see who I needed to be. And I would be that guy and then do what he needed to do. And this is where I see so many people fall short. They almost think that they can just force their way towards their goal without being the person who is deserving of that goal. It doesn't work like that, my bro. It doesn't work like that. You have to get extremely clear on who that person is, right? Their character, how they think, how they feel, how they act. Once you define this version of yourself, right, and you describe them in detail, you have to be that person as best you can. And again, even to this day, guys, I am no way near perfect, right? I am still always growing, always learning, always improving, always developing myself. You have to, because every new level requires a completely new mindset. What I now know, right, is not going to take me to the next level. It got me to where I am now, but getting to the next level is a whole different ball game. And what happens is, right, on your journey, you learn things. I hope the lighting's good on this video. You learn things, right? And you learn from experiences. People ask me, how do I deal with failures? And I say, bro, there are no failures, man. There are only lessons, right? And we either win from them or we learn from them. It's as simple as that. The other thing to add on to this, guys, what I've learned on my journey is that, yeah, being on the beach right now is fun, right? It's nice. But it's not as good as you think it is. Making money and having freedom is good, but it's not as nice as you think it is, my bro. Having complete freedom in your life, traveling the world. I've traveled to over 30 countries now. It's good, but it's not as good as you think it is, my bro. Look into something called hedonic adaptation. Essentially what this means is your brain will adapt to whatever the environment is given to. So think of it like this, my bro. You're watching this right now on a phone, or you're watching it on a laptop right now. And when you first got that, you had this almost feeling of, wow, this is so good. But then over time, you get used to it, right? It's just a phone. and you don't treat it how you treated it on day one. This is the same with your life. What will happen is you will get to this level where you have everything you ever wanted. And what's going to happen is this, right? You're going to adapt to it. It's going to become normal for you. It's going to become familiar for you. So really, once that happens, right, and you have everything you ever wanted, your brain is just going to go, well, it's normal now, right? This is just what I do. This is who I am. The only thing I found, right, to live a good life and to truly enjoy my life is to work on myself every day. The early wake-ups, the workouts, the meditations, right, the journaling, the deep work. One of my favorite quotes I live by: satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. So if every day you put in full effort, you've won. Think of it, right? You're trying to get to a goal right now, my bro. You're trying to attain some level of freedom or financial freedom or a certain physique. But let me ask you, bro, haven't you already accomplished some of the goals you set out to achieve? Haven't you already had some success in your life that you set out to achieve? Did it really change anything in your life? Like, yeah, bro, of course, like when you can, like I pay for my mum, for example, every month. And I was on the phone to her yesterday and she's saying, thank you for always sending me money every month. And it's a pleasure to do that, trust me. Having freedom right now to just come to the beach, for example, and just get a coffee and journal because I have freedom in my life and still make a lot of money, right? It's a beautiful thing. But I'm telling you right now, guys, just think about it. On those days where you wake up early, on those days where you crush the gym, on those days where you eat clean, on those days where you read and study, on those days where you follow your values, don't you just feel good? Isn't everything else externally just a bonus? Right? And this goes for the same in business. It's not about the money you make, my bro. It's not about that. It's about the effort you put into it. And for me anyway, it's about the impact I have on the world. I don't share my numbers I make online. I tell people how many brothers' lives I've impacted. In my community, right, we've had over 300 people join. In our inner circle community, our high level community inside the Brotherhood, we've got 107 members in there. My goal is to reach 1,000 brothers, right? So for me, it's not about, you go through these levels, guys, where first of all, you're going after money. Then you have the money, then you're going after impact. Or I would say then you go after your personal development. And then you just go after impact, my bro. But ultimately, guys, the point of this message is this, right? Whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, really think about this. You're doing it at the end of every experience, right? There's a feeling or an emotion attached to that. So you want to make more money, right? Why? Because you want to feel more respect, more power, more successful. Well, guess what, my bro? You can attain those feelings now, right? Number one, by feeling it within, stepping into that inner power you have. And then number two is doing the actions that align with that feeling. Really understand that, bro. If you sit back and you go, how would my most powerful, confident, successful self feel? And you step into that. And from that energy, you go out into this world and you wake up early, right? You crush your goals. You crush your deep work. What's going to happen, bro? You're going to start attracting things into your life because the universe doesn't really care about what you want. It cares about what you think you deserve. And from my experience, you can't really trick yourself into believing you deserve something. Your subconscious mind knows how you're showing up. It knows the actions that you take. It knows what you're doing. So, short video today, my brothers, but a powerful one. And I think ultimately, guys, the best mindset you can develop, right, is that of gratitude. Step into gratitude now. Step into feeling good now. I'll never forget when I listened to this audiobook when I worked in my supermarket job, right? And at the end of the audiobook, it's like a 14-chapter audiobook. And at the end of it, this is the one thing that stuck with me. He said, the secret is to feel good now. So wherever you are, my bro, feel good